Alright guys, quick video about something that just came in. These are the forks I just bought for my Deda frame. So I needed some, because I bought the frame for $100 with no forks, I needed some forks. Now, the hard part is to get period correct forks in new condition. And also from a reputable brand. At least known, but we're talking about Deda, so that's reputable, although they don't exist anymore in this form, in the form of competition or road bikes. But never mind, that's old school. So I needed something to go with it. So I saw this Kuota fork online on the same website I bought that on. And I decided to buy it because although it's black and then goes immediately white, that's okay because I have the stem, Calloy stem for over there, which is white with red and gray accents. At the same time, this fork has the very same gray accents and red ones, right? And carbon, and that carbon weave, which is exactly the same carbon weave that will be on the Modulo handlebars, carbon handlebars, which in itself also has gray and red accents. And then the seat post, which is a Calloy, aluminium 2 series, also is white with red and gray accents, and it matches the stem, and all of these controls match each other. So I just find that although every single brand is different, they will go together like peanut butter and jelly, right? So that's it, and it's brand new. It cost $100. I had the bearings, although they are new, they were never used, so they will go in there. And that is it. It's a work in progress. So it's gaining some sort of shape over here. I'm sort of still wondering about the equipment I'm gonna install on the bike. I think I'll start with the wheels because that's the hardest part to make sense of. Why? Because I know of some carbon rims which are relatively affordable, just the rims, that would go perfectly with this bike. They are period correct from the mid-aughts, 2005 or 7 or something, and they are carbon. So if everything on this bike is carbon inspired, although carbon is shit for me, but nevertheless, it is what it is. I'm missing the hubs, so I don't know. Maybe I'll buy just the rims, try and look for some hubs. Otherwise, I'll just buy them on AliExpress and go with Chinese hubs, but still with carbon and reputable rims, which is half of the wheel. I'll have to check that. Anyways, at the same time, I saw these controls. These are not for this bike, but they came in on the same package. Funny thing is that I saw some controls like these ones, just like these ones, assembled on a bike many years ago. And I found it amazing. How couldn't we have more color on controls? I'm missing the seat post, although the Deda seat post from the same set is not even full red. Just have a small red accent and that's it. So fuck it. So I saw it many years ago. Found it amazing and kept wondering why wouldn't makers build more things like this, like why not red and green and blue and whatever. Yellow, I think that yellow handlebars to go with Bianchi frames, like Bianchi yellow to go with Celeste, Bianchi Celeste, it would be great. Like, can you imagine a yellow handlebar with a yellow tape together with a yellow saddle, and the rest of the bike is Celeste? Should be great. Nevertheless, this is the only color I know besides black and gray, and maybe white also. Although white is on the way out, anyways. I thought of a together with the Caloi set I bought for this bike. I kept looking for the handlebars from that set, which are some of them are white and they look so good. They really look amazing. But I couldn't find them. I find the mountain biking white handlebars from the I don't know if 6 or 7 series. Never mind. I can find them, but not the road handlebars. So it's a shame. But this bike will have a Modulo carbon handlebars, which I don't think it's a downgrade anyways. Anyways, going back to these ones. I loved them at the time, forgot about them, but then when I was buying the forks, I saw that the guys also had these controls, and I had to buy them. They were affordable, some $20 each or 25. I had to buy them, which is, it's the right price. And I bought them, they are new. So, and it's machined after being painted, which is amazing. Yeah, it's actually thick. It has a pretty thick paint on it, which is good. It's really high quality. And this will go with my Peugeot bike, my red Peugeot bike. Now, funny thing is that that's very same Peugeot bike that I have still waiting for the stickers to come in and me to have time to take care of it. Had a handlebar just like this one, exactly this model, only in gray, not red. So I guess that the world is a small place, right? But now I'm gonna match it with the red of the bike, with this set of red, only missing the seat post, and that will be something very complicated to get because it's a 24mm seat post. I cannot find it anywhere made out of aluminium, much less red. You know what? Something for later. Anyways, it was just an update about some new parts. I understand that this is Kuota, this is Gitane, but then I'm using Caloi over there, Modulo, and some other parts from other random brands. In the end, you just want to seize the opportunity, get something assembled that means something to you. Oh, and the meaning of this bike is like, how would the bike of my dreams, my road bike of my dreams, be when I dreamed about it and couldn't afford it? So it's more or less like this bike I'm assembling. That's a present for myself. But then finding new old stock parts is really hard. And the correct ones, of course. I can find them from the 70s. They wouldn't match this frame, so it should be from the yacht. So that is it. It's a work in progress, and these ones go from some other work in progress. And you know what? Like the video, subscribe, and I see you on the next one. Take care.